I mean, have you heard anything about it? Any spoilers? The villain's in the back. Tell me if you know who it is and what animal.
A dog? You think it's Miles Warren? He's the jackal?
Oh, we have a live stream happening right now.
All right.
Oh, well, I'm talking... This better not be motherfucking Miles Warren.
Well, how else are they going to bring everybody back from the dead?
I don't know. It explains the Gwen Stacy thing.
Exactly.
Shit, fucking Gwen Stacy again. I'm getting tired of this shit.
Well, he doesn't have Mary Jane, so he's got to have Gwen Stacy, I guess. See if this will load up.
This is me, people, slitting my wrists.
Oh, quit.
Oh, you're doing it the right way.
Yeah, I know. That's the right way.
Showed a tattoo. It says hospital morgue. It's dotted.
All right. Okay. What episode are we on?
130.
130. Ooh, 130.
Okay, there we
I
go.
can't.
Okay.
Hey, I figured out how to not monitor the video while we're... Anyway.
Oh,
No, it's fine.
We get the episode started. All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Welcome to Scrambled Brains Wordscast. I'm Matt Clemens.
I'm Nikki Powell.
I'm Will Runyon Jr.
This is episode 130, and it's been a while.
Been 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Which in internet time is infinity.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a long time. I wonder whose fault that was. Was it yours?
Mine.
Was it yours?
I don't remember.
Oh.
What happened 2 weeks ago?
Jeez,
Yeah,
I don't
what?
know.
2 weeks,
It
what?
does feel like a long time ago.
Yes, I went out of town for a while.
There you go, see?
And then last week I was doing a play. We did dress rehearsals Monday and Tuesday, and then the performances were Thursday and Friday and Saturday. And Wednesday we recorded Lake Kinnickinnick, so
Oh, there
I
we
was
go.
solidly
So
booked
the next
all week.
installment.
Yeah.
And because of that, I was the only one that went to Planet Con. So if you guys want to know about Planet Con, you got to talk to me because I'm the only one that went.
It's
I
just
wanna
got to the
know.
point. I wasn't looking. I'm not looking for anything.
It was.
Yeah, so it's not worth the money just to 2 hours.
I'm going to tell you
drive, 2 hours to drive
after
up there
this
and-
trip, it might not be worth it for me anymore because everything I not want is going to be something high dollar.
Yeah.
And the key issue high dollar books that I saw were like crazy high dollar.
Get any good autographs?
I got Humberto Ramos.
I would like to get a
Yeah.
Humberto Ramos.
Well, no, because this was.
Oh,
Wait,
That-
is he
the-
a Royals pitcher?
shit. No, I would have had Crimson done though.
Okay, I'm going to tell you my experience with Humberto Ramos right here. Right off the bat, we're going to get this out of the way.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
What kind of asshole was he?
The
Well, what did he
aloof,
do?
I don't care you're here, asshole.
What
Oh,
is his?
my
What
God.
has he done? What's he known for?
I most know him. He worked on Spider-Man for a long
He
time.
worked on Spider-Man for a long time. In the 90s, he was mostly known for a Gen X.
I
The
remember, what
X-Men
was
title.
it? The,
He had his own book in Image called Crimson.
Yeah.
It was a vampire book.
What was the book? It wasn't Gen X, but he did another.
Impulse.
He did another
He did the
X-Men
Impulse book.
X-Men book too.
The one with the guy with the face that was like half exploded.
That was
No,
Gen
no,
X. That's Generation X.
Isn't that Zorn?
And he was like
No,
wearing
no,
Or is
that's
that
Chamber.
Chamber?
That was Chamber.
Oh well, Zorn was the guy that was actually Magneto that had like a black hole for a face.
But he wasn't Magneto.
Whatever. Anyway,
He was
so
Magneto,
this is
but he wasn't
so
Magneto. And
this is. I'm going to tell the listeners right now. This is why you need to be watching the live stream because I can only show this physically.
that's true.
The way that he did this. So
Yeah, tune in for the live stream 6:30 Monday or Tuesday.
So I walked up, there was only one other person in front of me, and he was talking to this tall, bald guy who had a shirt on that just said Ramos on it. I knew this was not Humberto Ramos because I saw Humberto Ramos sitting down drawing.
Yeah.
He's doing a commission. All right. Now, see, when I did this with not Mike Zex. Is it Mike Zex, the guy that drew Secret Wars? That doesn't sound right.
No, that don't sound right. But
Hot Zex.
No, not Hot Sex. I don't know. I got his autograph too. He drew some Spider-Man, but he was doing the same thing when I came up to him. But he stopped and started talking to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so big tall guy standing next to Humberto Ramos. Humberto Ramos is doing a commission.
okay.
I come up. I got a issue of Superior Spider-Man. It's a really cool cover. It's like the cover. I forget which number it is, but it's Superior Spider-Man just posing on the cover, and behind him he has all his Spider minions. Because
Okay.
remember, this is when Doc Ock took over the body, so he had.
So this was
minions.
just his cover. He didn't
Yeah,
do
he
the interior.
no, he did the interiors too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's one of these actually rare artists that do the cover and the interiors. Not some lazy SOB who only does covers. J. Scott Campbell.
Ho, 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 ho.
That's gonna burn him when he sees that.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
That was just a cough that sounded like a name, right?
I mean, James Scott Campbell. Edit that back in because I just called him fucking out directly. So he did that. And it's a really cool looking cover. That's why I picked it. And I had an extra copy of it because I don't let people autograph my ones in my collection. It has to be an extra. So I hand it to the guy. He's like, $5, which that's not bad. No. So I gave him the $5. He literally takes it, does this, looks at my cover, does that towards Ramos. Ramos looks up for half a second, takes the pen he was inking his commission with, goes, and then goes back to working on his commission. And he hands it to me. And I'm like, thanks. And Ramos was like, yeah. And then I walk off.
Alex Ross was on. It was late '90s, so the headset was a little bigger. You know, he's on the phone with somebody, and he's just shuffling shit through, signing, and talking to somebody on the phone. So
yeah, I was like, okay.
Did he sign it with a paintbrush though?
No.
The best thing about that though is I was complaining before I was coming here, and I was like, what the fuck am I going to say to Humberto Ramos? Oh boy, man, it sucks that you're not driving or you're not on Spider-Man anymore. Your best work since back. I was like, he's heard all this shit before. Well, apparently I don't have to say shit to Humberto Ramos because he wasn't going to talk to me.
The two best ones I ever had was actually George Perez.
Oh,
he actually ran late for me.
Really?
That was cool. I was the next guy in line, and
awesome.
I got up to him, and he stood up. As soon as I got up to him, he stood up and said, "Hey guys, listen, I got to make a plane. I got to, if I don't leave right now, I'm gonna be late." And I said, "Man, just thanks for showing up. We appreciate you being here, man." And he looks at me and goes,
"Shit,
signs all my stuff.
You gotta be fucking gracious instead of an asshole. Now I gotta do this."
And the creator of Evil Ernie.
Oh yeah, he was there again. Yeah, he was there again.
I have a smiley button pen, an actual smile. And I give it to him to sign. He looks at like, did we make these? Well, that's cool. Like he had never seen one before and signed the back of it.
You know what my best experience was? And sounds crazy because everybody complains about this guy, something crazy. Jim Shooter. He was great. He sat there and he talked to me for. I was like, yeah, okay. Mike Zex. It was Michael Zex. I was like, I gotta get down there because don't want his line to get. Okay, yeah, no, yes. Yeah, Marvel was great during that time. I mean, that's literally, he would just sit there and talk to you and tell you anything you want to know.
I'm not an asshole. Don't believe anything
I know. He was really good. He was like, and then I was like, when you were in charge, that was the best time for Marvel Comics. He's like, you know what? He's like, no. He's like, man, I worked with the best people. The best people were working with. I mean, he was really complimentary to everybody.
Cool.
And he was just awesome. Worst so far, Humberto Ramos. It was really like, I could not care less that you're here. Jason Latour was pretty good too. I mean, he towed the company line a little too much because I was like, man, Secret Wars is really screwing with your book. He's like, well, no, it won't screw with it. It's important and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, he's towing the Marvel line. But he was pretty cool too. But Ramos, I got his autograph and I like it, but not exactly the most engaging.
Any good artist stories?
I always go to the small independent guys, because that's most.
They're just glad to have you there.
Right.
Yeah, you bought my book. Let me sign that for you.
I was there.
You're my close personal friend.
I was there, and he talked to a dude forever one time.
Right. Well, that's the thing that I like to do is go in and actually, record interviews. You can go back to last year. I posted.
Yeah. Oh
yeah. An hour. I think I did 7 or 8 interviews last year, with. The creator and the writer and artist on God Hates Astronauts, which I don't know. I guess that may be canceled now. I haven't seen him for a while, or maybe he's just taking a little break. Dave. I think the second season of Dave is being published currently.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite was what's his name? Buster Moody, he had a comic called Task Force Rad Squad.
Yeah.
And but since then he's done art on the Ninja Turtles and
oh wow
and what was it? There's this anthology called Amazing Forest that came out a few months ago that he had a piece in, and he's just really fun to talk to. I could talk to that guy for hours. That's what I actually felt. I was sad not to go because I wanted to catch up with Buster this year.
No,
but
well,
Yeah.
It was huge. I'm gonna tell you this. It was enormous. But I'll tell you what was the best part is they stuck all the cosplayers over in like one corner. It's just as you come in, but man, you can just walk right past them and you don't have to deal with them. It's fantastic.
Oh, they're not walking around and doing stuff, or it's like, hey, if you want to.
There's some, but no, man. Most of the like professional cosplayers are all in one corner, and
You
the
know
other
what?
non-professionals gravitate towards their idols, so they all go over there.
Yeah, I
like
don't
the
understand. I mean, cosplaying is
I don't
cool. I'm
really
glad,
care
if you
for
do
it.
it.
That's
well,
just
if
me.
you do it, it's. Well,
If you want to do it, that's fine.
you know, it's great. The kids love it. You know, my son dressed as Robin when we went.
Yeah.
And he got his picture taken with a cool Batman.
And Matt kept pushing him down. I
Yeah,
remember.
like that fucking cosplayer. I'm just saying,
how do you like
I
that,
don't.
man?
It's the professional cosplayers. It's
I don't like it, man. These comic conventions used to be a bunch of sweaty guys with
Fat
beards,
guys, yeah.
looking through long boxes, and these people came along with their hot bods and their tight spandex, and they're ruining
what the
everything.
hell?
And I'm gonna tell you that too. The quality of women at PlanetCon has dramatically increased, and I'm not talking about cosplay chicks, just chicks walking around. There was a time
Because it's
I was
cool
looking
now.
through. I was looking through a
Right.
comic book box like this through Spider-Man's, of course, and all of a sudden I'm like, R2D2. There is a girl in this R2 skin tight
Oh, yeah, I've
R2D2
seen it.
dress, like bending over right in front of me, and I'm like, holy.
So did they-
what? Bam! Like,
Was it
damn.
designed so that the top of the dome was like her lower back, so when she
Well,
bent
no, it's like
over-
a.
No, it's a full dress.
It's a full dress, but it's got the stripes and whatever.
And it's
too.
got
yeah.
R2D2 printed on it. And I was like, and there were a ton of girls like that.
Yeah.
And I mean,
target
not
dress was also
cosplaying,
really
just
popular.
girls walking, and not like I'm here with my boyfriend and I have to suffer through this shit that I hate. You know, like when I
Oh,
take
yeah,
my
they're-
wife to these
they're
things.
They're on their own. They're there.
And they were there, no, walking around by themselves. And I'm like, oh my gosh. That's not true for when I went to the MegaCon in Lebanon, that those girls were pretty much what I expected.
Yeah.
Thank you, we love our Lebanon listeners.
No, that convention was really awesome, though.
Well,
That convention, if anybody's listening from that convention was way better than I expected.
since our last cast was Free Comic Book Day.
Yay! Which I
And,
missed.
man, there was a
I
line.
didn't miss it.
Everywhere we went to
I got an
Hastings first
agent
in Jeff City.
inside.
Oh, you got a bunch?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Nick.
Oh yeah.
Well, see, I got
through for me.
I got this one.
That's the one you wanted.
That's the only one I wanted.
because of Spider-Man. But
I want that one.
everywhere I
Too
went,
bad.
went to Hastings like at 10:30. There was a hell of a line.
That's a good sign
At
now.
Lance's at the Antiquarium, there was a line foreman, and
See, I kind of feel bad because I should have gone to Lance's, but I was on a romantic getaway with
well,
my
the
wife,
thing
and
is,
I
if
couldn't
you
say.
weren't there for in the first 10 minutes, it's gone.
Yeah.
Really.
So yeah,
Well, I would have liked the 25% off.
yeah, that's
That's.
true.
I mean, this is all I wanted. So 25% off that he had deal going on too would have
Yeah.
been awesome. 'Cause-
Since we're talking about artists, and we usually lead off with Death, Darren, is it Coke? Cooke. Or is it still
is this
pronounced
the
Cook?
one he
Cook.
did?
Cook.
New Frontier.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did like he started off with like ecstatic. He created more or less Droop, the big green.
Oh
pickle
yeah,
looking
with the
thing,
X
or-
on his
yeah.
chest. Yeah.
Well, I don't know created, but he did the visuals. And,
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, now
but
that
he's
you mentioned, I
mostly
can really
known
see that.
for the retro style.
Yeah, he
you know,
did. He
Oh, is
did
that
a.
the guy, he's always said, he just said, I am Droop. That was
Yeah.
like his tag.
Or no, he speaks in like emojis or something.
Oh,
or
okay.
This guy,
That
like
was a
Hubert.
quote, right?
yeah, like in Hubert. Yeah.
This guy, he did do a 2-issue arc on Tangled Webs of
yeah.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man's Tangled
And
Webs.
his art style, he gravitated toward like a 50s, 60s style.
Yeah, it's sad. It's because
So-
but I think most people know him. New Frontier is probably the
New
most famous
Frontier.
thing he ever
He's
did.
done a lot of DC stuff and a lot of promotional. If it's promotional, it's got like the original Teen Titans and the classic Green Lantern stuff. That's him. It's always him.
This is a loss, and it's like
So-
52.
Yeah,
he was
young.
not very old.
No, cancer.
Again,
Yeah,
fucking cancer.
We should really do something about it.
No shit.
Yeah. We lost Alan Young, Scrooge McDuck,
Who was very old, ironically.
96.
Was that the guy that always showed up? He was at the con. There's like
No, there's a guy. He was there because I warned my brother-in-law who went with me, since you guys wouldn't go with me. I was
my brother-in-law.
like, whatever you do, do not ask that guy about DuckTales. I was like, that dude will come across that table and shank a bitch if you guys give him a DuckTales. No, that's the guy who drew him. This guy,
Yeah.
he did the voice.
Yeah, he did the voice and a lot of Disney voices, a big voice actor. 96, which means he was
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah, he was in
did
his 70s when he was
DuckTales.
doing DuckTales.
Yeah, so
We did a nice job.
So-
Megadeth drummer Nick
Oh,
Menez
yeah, this just
died
happened.
at 51.
See, what the fuck?
So-
This wasn't cancer, though, was it?
No, I didn't get the
Yeah,
details
this
of
just
it.
happened not too long ago.
So
Dave just looked at him too mean.
yeah. And,
Mistake.
and not a person, but Disney Infinity is dead now.
What?
What? Really?
Disney Infinity, they pulled the plug on it.
Really?
Yes.
It was that big of a failure?
I guess.
How did
And
they mishandle it? Wasn't it like a huge?
I thought it was big.
They could
but-
not
but
keep
the-
stuff in stock, right? That
well,
was like the big
no, there was
problem,
stuff.
wasn't it?
No, the problem is
Now is all that stuff going to go on clearance so I can buy it? Because
Yeah.
it's fucking
yeah, it's
hugely
dropped like-
expensive.
well, I think what it is we've hit it where people are tired of going, okay, I bought this game, but instead of actually having unlockable characters and unlockable levels, I got to buy everything.
Yeah.
That's what this was. You bought
Yeah.
a $100 game and then had to buy $10 figures. to
Yeah,
Yeah,
unlock
but that's
characters.
Skylanders made like
Oh, I know.
a bajillion dollars off that same exact concept.
But
Yeah.
they've kind of dwindled down since then.
Yeah, Skylanders isn't the
They're
big thing
around
anymore.
And I'm thinking people
Minecraft.
are just going, why
You
am
gotta
I-
play Minecraft.
If I've got to buy the game and then $100 for skins and extras and to finish the game, what the hell's the point? I'd rather buy 2 or 3.
Because like I
full
just
games.
like want Spider-Man and the Venom figure and like some other just
well,
Spider-Man
the black
related
suit
guys.
Spider-Man's
Black
out.
suit Spider-Man.
But yeah, they
Your
dropped
Spider
from like
Cycle and your
Yeah.
all the.
I mean, I
cool
might.
stuff.
Does that game have like a single player mode, non-online thing, or do you have to be
I
online?
think there's a thing. Yeah, there's games. I mean, there's actual
Like, can I
stuff you
put a
can-
character on there, go into the game, and just play it without
Yeah.
having to be online?
Yeah.
Shit, if somebody wants to sell me one of those cheap in a couple months, I'll buy one because that sounds like fun.
Sticking with video games, the Assassin's Creed movie.
Oh, with Michael Fassbender.
Hit the trailer.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know. It looks pretty cool, actually.
It
right?
I
looks
love that
like
first
the video game,
Yeah.
but is there's got to be more to the in real time story.
Yeah.
Like they're training him for a reason,
Right.
You know,
Well, yeah, and that's part of the games. I don't know if you guys. Have you
They were
played
trying to get
any of the games?
information out of him.
Yeah. Well.
I played the first and the third one.
Okay. Yeah. So he's like a guy that they're putting him in a machine to send him back because he's like part of this lineage.
It's
and they
his.
can go back. Into
It's
his
ancestral
memory.
memories.
Right, yeah.
And so, like, when you die, that just means your memories got out of sync. So you got to come back and go back into the machine and sync up again, and it'll sync you up to the last place you were in sync because your ancestor clearly succeeded in this mission. So if you
clearly.
die,
You screwed up.
you fucked up, and so we got to put you back. So it actually is like the regeneration of lives makes sense in the game.
It's a pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a pretty ingenious concept, and it's really one of the things I liked about it so much is all the historical elements
yeah.
that they put in there. But I really enjoy those games.
Those games are really fun.
So watching that trailer, I was like, oh, like every moment they ended it with the
Where he dives off.
what do they call that? From the Eagle's perch or whatever. Like
Oh,
when he like
yeah.
swan dives off
yeah,
of
the
there.
swan dive
Yeah.
into the. Yeah, I, was
Hey,
like, I got a
which
chill. I was
I'm
like,
not-
oh wow, they're.
I've
doing
dived
it.
off
But-
some pretty tall buildings in that game, and I don't think that hay would have broken
Yeah.
my fall.
Right. There's definitely a little.
I mean, if I jump off the top of a one-story building into a thing of hay,
Maybe,
when I
yeah.
jump off of a fucking cathedral pinnacle,
Right.
and I like whoop hay, I'm like, no, I'm going straight through the hay, straight through the bottom of the cart and into the ground.
Well, no, back then hay was a lot fluffier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
this is more sturdy material.
Yeah, I don't know. I
It's
think
really
it,
packed today. It was.
I saw. I mean, kind of. It seemed like the buzz around that trailer was, could this be the first like actually good video game movie?
What about
Yeah.
Mortal
I
Kombat?
think it,
I like
Yeah,
Mortal
what about
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat?
Not the second Mortal Kombat. That first Mortal Kombat was pretty good.
It was good because it was a never done before.
It was way better than Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
there's,
not even-
there's no.
Yeah.
Sticking with the movie trailers, Ghostbusters trailer, a second. A new
Okay,
Ghostbusters
yeah.
trailer
I
came
haven't
out.
seen that one yet.
Oh, well, we maybe should watch it because actually this trailer is a lot better.
It is
Yeah.
better. It's still slapsticky.
But I mean, like they use the actual Ghostbusters theme in this one,
Yeah.
and like there's real kind of actually funny things in it. There's stuff like there's one scene where like he's like Thor, Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Chris
there we
Hemsworth.
go. He's like, he goes, what do I call this place? And Christian Wiig's like, something paranormal, something
Yeah,
something.
long-ass
And he's
title.
like, okay, Ghostbusters.
Oh, so he like.
I
named
think
them
maybe
the
he
Yeah,
kinda
because he
named-
couldn't
the-
remember
the Bruce Campbell of the
Now,
Ghostbusters.
there is a
Because he named Spider-Man in the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
there's a
That's
huge
terrible.
online YouTube personality called the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's just more or less come out and said, I'm not seeing this movie. I will not review this movie. He's a huge Ghostbusters fan. And he says,
Yeah.
and he more or less took up my position on Transformers. Why am I giving them my money to go see shit? I don't want to see this
I'm really
movie.
I'm
not
conflicted
gonna go.
because I'm gonna tell you, I love the 1984 Ghostbusters. Love
Yeah.
that movie. Top 5 favorite movies of all time. I want to see it, but I don't know.
Speaking of movies, I won't see Transformers. Is it 5 or 6?
I don't. It doesn't. fucking
Final
matter.
Night, I think, is what it was called, or something like that, or the Last Night, or something like that. with
I'm
the
Mark
K.
Wahlberg. I'm a knight. Say hello
Wait,
to your
what
mother
was
for
that?
me.
What do you? I missed that. I was.
Transformers 5.
Oh,
Is
and
it 5? Yeah.
Is it a trailer
6?
come out for it?
No.
Wait a
it's,
minute. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon.
Dinobot extravaganza.
Yeah,
what
well,
was
not
that
really.
one
They were in
called?
like what 10 minutes? Age of Extinction.
Because that's
So
what Optimus
good.
Prime would do. If he needs someone to follow him loyally and become
He'll
an
beat the
Autobot,
shit out
he'll
of
beat
him.
the shit out of him until they do it. Because
like-
that's what Optimus Prime does.
Literally beat him like a dog.
That is not what Optimus Prime would do.
Well, Optimus Prime wouldn't shoot an unarmed opponent either.
No, it's not Optimus Prime.
No, it's not.
It's not Optimus to me. Let's just say that. It's
Old Man Logan. They said it's going to be an R-rated movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
That's
nice.
thanks.
Wow.
And of course, they always have a picture of Deadpool going, "You're welcome."
yeah, because thanks to Deadpool, Fox is like, the key is R. Not
Well,
even
for
understanding.
Wolverine.
But Wolverine is going to be good R.
I mean, it's technically any Wolverine movie. They just add blood.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
you know,
Yeah.
when
show people getting ripped in half.
yeah, when your main character has knives in his hands and his big thing is slashing people,
Yeah, but when they come out in like Squirrel Girl, rated R.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna be a
that,
problem.
you know.
Yeah.
But you know they'll do that. They think an R rating is going to save Batman v Superman at video.
But I
What-
think that's kind of cool that they're going with the Old Man Logan, and it's going to be like the Old Man Logan in
that's-
the Western. Like
How are they going to do that without all the other...
Marvel characters.
Yeah. Because then you run around with Hawkeye and fight Hulk and... Hulk
inbred Hulk.
They were, yeah. See, they're like
The main
mutant
bad guy
Hulks.
was
Yeah,
Red
Not
Skull,
the
wasn't
Hulk.
it?
It's like
No,
they're
it's
like
his bad-
alternative versions of these characters.
Because he
Maybe
could
they
only have
use.
sex with Jennifer
His cousin.
Walters.
They're inbred versions. Yeah, they're inbreds. The Red Skull was the major villain.
Yeah.
in it. So yeah, they're gonna have to.
It would be better if they just Fox is like, for this one movie, you
Yeah.
can have Wolverine because we can't
Well,
do this
they'll
right.
just call him the Skull or something, you know. And
Well, it's so early now. Do we know? Maybe they're going to try to figure.
we don't know
that
yet.
out.
We just
All I
that
know is
they're
they pulled
shooting-
Inhumans off the docket, and
Well, not for a bad reason. They're just.
I don't know. I think that means they're getting something back.
And I'll go ahead and bring this up here instead of our nuggets. I'm done with Shield.
Yeah,
Because
Shield's Fox.
To me,
Shit.
no. To me now,
No, it's terrible.
for those who've seen Civil War and we're talking about this and that, what's happening, as far as I'm concerned, there's the Marvel Universe, the movie universe, and then there's an offshoot where it's the exact same universe except Shield's in this universe.
Yeah.
Because
But then there's a third
everything-
universe where there's these dark brooding Netflix guys.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
talk about the
Well-
other two universes, but they don't talk about them.
I don't think they've ever mentioned Shield in Daredevil.
No.
Yeah.
But
They've mentioned the
Jessica Jones
movies.
or-
But the thing is, what's happening in the Shield series is worldwide. Not mentioned once in Civil
No,
War.
it's crazy.
It's like if this shit was happening and they were talking about cracking down on superpowered people, they would bring up the Inhumans and all the shit going on around
Yeah.
the world with Shield.
I noticed that. Yeah. When,
So it's like,
yeah.
Why don't they just
it
cancel
was
Shield?
notably missing. Well, I don't think it's a good show.
I don't think it's a good show
But
either.
if you're watching it because it connects, it's supposed to be all connected,
Right.
and that's one of
Well,
your
now
main
see,
reasons to watch.
I heard a rumor. Okay, this was for Spider-Man Homecoming
Yes.
that Vincent D'Onofrio is going to cameo as the Kingpin.
And it's been shot down today. But
That's
you
shot
never
down
know.
today because
It
that
got
would have been
shot.
fucking awesome.
He wants
Why
to
don't
do
they
it,
do
but
it?
I mean, it's one of those things. I guarantee it probably hasn't even fully been written yet.
Kingpin
Right.
is a
So-
Spider-Man villain.
They should, yeah, totally do that. I mean, there's no downside to doing that.
And that's
No.
and Vincent D'Onofrio is amazing as Kingpin.
Yes.
So I mean,
Yes.
it's just a natural
Right,
thing.
well, the worst thing they could do is bring in another, but they're
That
not
is
gonna
the
do
worst
that.
thing. They won't.
Bring
Yeah,
in
they
a different
won't.
Kingpin.
They're
but
CGI,
there's enough,
big fat
There's
guy.
enough respect between the two that they wouldn't do that, I think.
But how
But
much
they
of
do kinda
a
just
hold
ignore
does
it.
Netflix have on those characters?
I don't know. This is so
Well,
stupid.
I think Marvel would be too smart to let Netflix own any licensing
Rights,
rights
yeah.
or anything.
You would
They're-
think.
they're just
But then
producing
again,
it.
Daredevil's
That's a
not made it to
distribution
DVD
platform.
yet.
I don't understand that at all because
So-
I want to buy it on DVD. I really do, and I can't.
Well, even like Orange is the New Black is on DVD.
Yeah,
I don't understand
There are
this.
Netflix.
So is
yeah.
this Disney going? We're not going to release it on DVD because we don't get some. I don't
Yeah, we don't
understand
get all
this.
I mean, like Netflix doesn't shy away from doing that. Is my point, I guess. So,
Yeah,
it
they-
must be
they're
something.
So
not
it's
putting
not
their
something to
stuff
do with
out on-
Netflix. It's something to do
Yeah,
with the
Hollywood,
deal.
Yeah.
But there's another. This is another rumor. I heard a rumor. This is okay. Michael Keaton back in.
Yep. Back in.
Back
for the
in
Vulture.
as the Vulture.
Well,
Ne-
there's probably a big outcry, right? They
Oh,
probably
yeah.
listen to the
Well,
fans.
that's
and are like,
because
let's do this.
I'm glad he's not Norman Osborn because
Yeah.
I don't think he would have worked as Norman Osborn. I don't know how this is going to go over as the Vulture,
Then he's
but
gonna shave his head.
well, he's
got
basically
it,
bald
right?
already anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's not.
but
the
big
eyebrows.
hook notes.
I mean,
yeah.
in Batman '89, his
Oh,
his
yeah.
hairline was like halfway up the top of his head anyway.
yeah, it wasn't a widow peak. It was
Yeah,
a
but I mean, he
widow-
doesn't look bad bald, so
No,
so he
no,
looks actually pretty good. So but the quality of actor they're getting
Yeah.
does give me hope because I really like Michael Keaton.
Sticking with the Marvel stuff. I don't know why this is a surprise or news. It says 90% of the Black Panther cast will be black. Well,
It's shot in fucking Africa.
it's in
Well,
Wakanda. Yeah, no shit. You know.
I'm outraged. There are not enough white people represented in this movie.
know what?
I'm not angry at all.
This is the one movie if 40% of the cast was white.
Yes.
Then it'd be whitewash.
fuck?
That I can see. You know, but not. So
Why
it's
is
like, well,
nobody should be
yeah,
mad about this? It's in Africa. It's in Wakanda, a isolationist country.
in the middle of Africa. Yeah, no shit. It's not
Apartheid never fucking happened in Wakanda because they had a super meteor and super technology.
Yeah.
So they're like, what's all this? Then we're going to enslave you black people. And oh shit, they're kicking our ass. Run! That's what happened in Wakanda.
Yeah, Wakanda don't take no shit.
That's what I'm talking about. The 99% of this cast should be black.
Yeah. Everybody but Claw.
Exactly.
And then Iron Man if he just happens to show up.
I figure Captain America's going to cameo in this one.
So,
Like Iron Man's going to be in Spider-Man. I think Cap's going to be in. Yeah.
Well,
but,
yeah, there's.
So Claw and Cap should be the only white people in this whole movie. It's I don't even understand why somebody would be mad about that. It's Black Panther.
we skipped over it. Was talking Netflix. Jessica Jones and Defenders to be shot back to back.
That makes
yeah.
sense.
So, because I'm assuming they're going to start shooting Defenders right after Iron Fist.
Yeah, I would imagine. When is
So-
Luke Cage coming out? Because that's got to be
November,
soon.
wasn't it? It was like November.
I thought.
No, it's September, November.
I thought it was gonna be a
It's
summer
in the
show.
fall. No.
It is. Yeah, it's this.
There's
fall
one in
or
the
winter.
there's one in the spring and one in the fall.
Okay.
And then
So we're
Iron
not getting
Fist next
spring.
or do we
Spring,
have it
probably.
released?
And then
Okay.
Jessica Jones season 2, then Defenders. Is that how it's going?
They didn't say. They just said they're filming at the same.
All I
time.
know is I want Daredevil season 3 because I want Bullseye. and we're talking.
Hands,
And we're already
more
done
hands.
Punisher
I
season
want to know what's in
1.
that
Yeah.
pit. I want to know what's coming out of the pit.
Okay, yeah, I know. I still don't understand the
demon,
pit.
the hand.
But
whatever.
did this rumor get shot down?
What's up?
That Netflix is doing Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, and Blade.
They're looking into it. Yeah.
Holy shit! I just
So-
creamed my pants.
And I've seen a lot of online.
Especially Ghost Rider.
It's do you want them to reboot Johnny Blaze, or do you want them to do Dan Keith?
I kind of do want to
with
do Dan
Nicolas
Ketch.
Cage come in as Johnny Blaze, as a depowered Johnny Blaze.
That would be. Okay, I'll allow it.
I kind of like Sam Elliott as the Old West Ghost Rider.
Because
Elliott Carter.
both
or
Ghost
whatever his
Rider
name was.
movies made money. It didn't cost they weren't flops. They made money for the studio.
That kind of hurts. I don't know if I want Nicolas Cage in this.
But would you want Dan Keith?
I catch, yes.
Catch here, and I'll get into this.
And I
with
don't
the
mind if they
Flash.
recast Johnny Blaze coming back.
I'll get into this with the Flash, but they're Wally. If you're going
I
to
understand
use
where he's going with this.
if you're going to use a character, use the character. If you want a Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider,
Yeah.
make it the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider.
No, I'm talking
Don't
about-
make it Johnny Blaze turns into the Dan Ketch Ghost Rider.
No, I'm
with
talking
the chain and the black leather and the, yeah.
Yeah, he's not wearing the stuntman jumpsuit in any of those movies,
Yeah.
which is what he wore.
And I don't care for
the jeans black jacket with the chain and the spikes, that's Dan Ketch.
That's
Really?
Dan Ketch.
Okay, see, I guess
Yeah.
that's the only Ghost Rider I really knew.
The original Ghost Rider, he was Evil Knievel.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
So he had like an Evil Knievel suit
Yeah.
that the Ghost Rider would wear.
Really?
Yeah, his face would just go to the skull and
Yeah.
blaze. His,
It was like
his suit didn't change.
It was like dark blue with a light blue thing across it, and he had wore gloves and.
Well, actually, what it was black. It started off black, and then you know how Marvelous
Now,
they
see-
had to use blue to bring out.
yeah, that's
the-
true.
Yeah,
But
kinda
see,
crap.
that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see it's Dan Ketch. He gets these powers. He doesn't understand them, and
then-
he gets directed too. And it's this old stunt man. And
Yeah.
maybe one time he puts that old suit back on and Ghost Riders up and jumps on his
Hey,
70s
Well, they can't
Harley.
Ghost Rider up. But see, that was the one thing I really enjoyed about the Spirit of Vengeance. Is because it's like, well, the original Ghost Rider would make a flaming motorcycle out of hellfire. It'd just shoot hell. And it's like, okay, how do you do that? And in the first movie, they did the Dan Ketch, just the tires are on fire. In the second one, it was like glowing red hot. So it made it look more like the original
Hellfire motorcycle.
Yeah, the more.
See, I
Hellfire
like the one
motorcycle.
like Dan Ketch. He touches the gas cap that's got the symbol on it, turns into Ghost Rider, flame tires. I like
the
that.
whole thing changed. The motorcycle changed. He changed.
Yeah.
So
See, I like that in Spirit of Vengeance when whatever he touched, he could turn into
he infused with hellfire.
infused with a hellfire in a vehicle for his use. I love that. When he got into that big digger thing, and it's like a flaming blade just coming down killing guys, it was nuts.
Real quick, X-Men news. Dolph Lundgren wants to be Cable.
Ron Perlman wants to be
Perlman
Cable.
Wants to be Cable. You know, these guys.
I think Dolph Lundgren looks more like the
he
character.
looks rough,
but-
he looks like he's lived
but
a rough
I
life
think-
in the future.
I think Ron Perlman
He's
would be a better actor.
Yeah. So I mean, there's people stepping up saying, "I want to do it. I want to."
Well, how
I
much
don't-
acting would Cable have to do anyway?
Well, it depends on how much of the movie he's in.
What-
You know.
really, the casting decisions should be how many pouches and shoulder pads can you walk around with? And I think Ron Perlman's going to win that because he was
Well-
dressed up as Hellboy.
Here's the deal. Ron Perlman's the better actor, but I think Dolph Lundgren's got the better I don't give a shit look. When Deadpool's being goofy as all shit, and he just looks at him.
Yeah, Ron Perlman's a little too funny, actually.
Yeah, Ron Perlman would
He's
have
got
to
a little
get
bit
in
too
there.
good comic timing because Cable has to be a straight man.
Oh yeah,
That's why I was
ultimate straight guy.
explaining why Deadpool and Spider-Man don't work together.
Yeah,
Because they're both the funny guy. You need Deadpool and Wolverine, great. Spider-Man and Wolverine, great. Because Wolverine is like, I'm serious, I'm smoking my cigar, I don't want to take no shit, none of this is fucking funny, kid. And these guys are always over there cracking jokes. So
But is
that's why it
me?
works.
I mean, I've seen a lot of pictures, and I don't know if it's in the book. Do you get Spider-Man?
Deadpool, yes.
It almost like, okay, they're both funny. We got to tone down Spider-Man, be more the straight guy.
Yes, that's what happens.
We got to up Deadpool, and there's like sexual tension. Like Deadpool's trying to.
That is exactly, Spider-Man plays the straight man.
And he's
in
not
the
supposed to
And he's
be.
not supposed to be ever. He is always the guy cracking jokes. He's the one on the team where they're fighting, like in Civil War, which we'll
Yeah.
talk about later.
And
but he's like, in a fight, there's usually not this much talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Spider-Man.
Supergirl moving to the CW.
I'm happy about this.
I think it's a good move.
I think it really is good.
Sure.
I hope they combine the universes.
The first thing was CBS was looking and they hadn't renewed it for a second season yet. So rumors were getting started. They were going to move it to Vancouver to where they could film it cheaper. It's the special effects cost so much, and then it got moved to CW. And
definitely
they're
gonna move to
talking-
Vancouver then.
They're already
Right, they know all
talking
this
a
Vancouver.
excuse me. They're already talking a Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow
That's gonna be
crossover
awesome.
for December.
Wow.
Dude, we could do. Can't do Justice League, but they're talking Justice Society.
Did you watch the end of
Yeah.
Legends of Tomorrow?
Yes, I did.
Okay, it all finishes off. You can imagine, the good guys win.
Vandal Savage is dead. Sorry, spoilers.
Yeah, it's one of those timey-wimey, kills him in 3 different times.
Yeah, it's really
periods.
fucking
It's
nuts. There's 3
weird.
Vandal Savages at the end of the show.
Yeah.
It's really crazy.
But they decide they want to stay together, except for the Hawks. The Hawks are like, first time in our lives, there's no Savage after us. We want to give this a shot, so they fly away.
Because let's take out Hawkman because he was actually part of Justice Society.
Yeah, no shit. Well, anyway, as they're getting ready to get on the Wave Rider, here comes the Wave Rider. And it's like, teetering. It crash lands. They're like, what the hell? And this guy gets out.
You gotta do something about your kid.
Yeah, no,
It's basically what happened,
it is.
yeah.
I compare it to the season finale of The Flash, where Jay Garrick's helmet comes flying through the,
Yeah.
But this guy gets on and goes like, is this May 2016? They're like, yeah. He goes, I'm so-and-so, I'm with the JSA. The Justice Society.
Yeah.
I am more excited now for the Legends of Tomorrow
Yeah.
than I am for
They
the
should
Justice League movie.
Fuck Legends of Tomorrow. Let's just call this the Justice Society. And
I
just-
hope so. And like Matt said, it's weird because the Hawks were part
of the Justice Society.
They would have fit
Now, and what's hilarious is over at Flash, Jay Garrick's evil, and he was the Flash that was in the Justice Society.
Well, maybe this is a different. I think
Maybe
what
the
they're
guy in the
doing-
mask, and he can join the get the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What they're doing is
There's got to be a good Jay Garrick. They can't.
I
have
that's
him-
I actually believe
They
that there is a
actually
Jay
said
Garrick.
what the producer said. It says no, we did not reinvent Jay Garrick to be a villain. Watch the show.
I think Hunter Zolomon has been posing as Jay Garrick. That's what I think is
So-
going on.
And now,
I'm just
now
making-
the big rumor is the guy in the helmet is Barry's dad's doppelganger in Earth 2.
Oh, because
and
we just
Barry's
killed.
dad is
Oh,
Jay
sorry.
Garrick.
It's more spoilers. I just about gave off.
And I've been saying that since the beginning of. As soon as
Well, I hope
he
you're right.
was put as that actor was going to be in the Flash, the '90s Flash.
Yeah.
I said Jay Garrick. Let him be Jay Garrick. Let him be because it'd just be so cool.
Oh,
So
like,
here's-
like the guy who has claimed to be Jay Garrick the whole time never was Jay Garrick.
No.
He just used that name.
He took his spot.
So here's my theory. The guy in the mask is also Jay Garrick. Jay
Yeah.
Garrick and Hunter Zolomon are twin brothers.
yeah,
That's
like
what I
said, They're
think.
pulling a
That's what I think. So Hunter Zolomon and Jay Garrick, same guy. I mean, well, not same guy, but they're twin brothers.
brothers. Yeah.
That's why he could pose as Jay Garrick.
Because if you notice in some of the flashbacks, like when Harrison Wells was showing off his what they call, no, I almost
It's
said
a metahuman watch.
Yeah, metahuman watch. The Flash showed up. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't hiding his face. It was Jay Garrick. They're like, "Hey, Flash, how?" There's no way Hunter Zolomon has been playing the hero from the beginning.
Yeah.
I can see him taking somebody's place, but not.
I think that's true. I think that's what happened. My only theory was the guy that we've met that fell in love with Caitlyn and
Has
all this
always
other
been
stuff
Zoom.
was Zoom. Now,
That
if he
timey-wimey shit
took Jay Garrick's place, I'm totally down with that. That's fine.
So we'll see. Tomorrow or the
Tomorrow.
season finale is coming
Well,
up. so-
yesterday for you guys.
Yeah.
Well, not you guys, but
So
our listeners.
CW's just
the
getting
live
bigger
streaming
and better
audience.
and
Watch it tomorrow.
yeah, watch it.
For all the people who are listening, why didn't you fucking watch that?
Yeah, no kidding.
And if you did, good job.
Did you guys see? I don't know if you want to cover this Star Trek.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't even know there was one.
I
coming
knew
out
this.
year.
Yeah.
And it's
I-
like in July.
Yeah, it's a 2 TV series.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a new TV series.
Well, there's a
coming
new
out.
there's a new
Star Trek
movie,
movie,
too. Yeah.
Star Trek Beyond.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just saw the first trailer that I have seen like last night.
Now,
Yeah.
this Star Trek Beyond's not getting very much heat, though.
Apparently not. Yeah.
So I don't know if this is CBS going like, fuck those movies. Those movies are going to ruin everything. We need to do something. And so they're making a show, but it's not going to be Kirk and Spock and stuff in the
no.
show.
It'll be. I don't want to say the Enterprise. The Federation. It'll be another Federation show.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Voyager,
Well, it's-
like
yeah,
Deep
they
Space
haven't-
Nine.
They're not going to
like,
try to recreate the original.
What
Star
I
Trek.
heard
yeah.
is it takes place between the original cast. Now, I do not know if this is William Shatner Kirk or Chris Pine Kirk.
Okay.
And the Next Generation.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
it
So
takes
there
place
was
someplace in
time.
between those
Yeah.
two.
And how much time passed between those two?
About
And
100 years.
okay.
I don't know if it was that long because Bones was on the first episode
Mm.
of, I'd say anywhere from 50 to 75 years.
See, I thought it was about 100 years.
So
I thought medical science just kept him alive.
kept
that
him
long.
alive.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And Spock's long lived.
Yeah, which they will mention. It has been said they will mention the death of Nimoy in the
In
new,
Beyond,
in
yeah.
Beyond, yeah.
yeah.
So Spock will die again. No coming back because of Genesis this time, asshole.
You know what? If I could shoot Leonard Nimoy to the Genesis planet, I would do
We
it.
lost national
I would do it.
treasure.
In fact, I would load up 3 more. I'd put like Lemmy and David Bowie and Prince, and I'd just shoot all those fuckers to Genesis. And then I'd probably jump in a capsule next to them and go myself because I'm tired of being fucking old.
But why I brought up Star Trek, the first ever female astronaut, not first ever female astronaut,
No, that's not.
a female astronaut up in space on a space station, dressed up in a Star Trek uniform.
Oh,
and
yeah.
took pictures. And that was cool. She's like standing by, this guy's outside floating, and and she had her hair up like a
Janeway.
Janeway, yeah.
Now all she needs to do is take the shuttle through a wormhole, then destroy the wormhole.
Yeah,
And we're
fucking
taking
all-
this shuttle back to the Delta Zone. That's going to take us like 5,000 years. I don't care. It was the right thing to do.
If you don't know where we're at, how do you know it's going to take us 5,000 years?
Go that way.
Yeah.
We got enough rocket fuel to...
Oh, and if we did an asshole of the week, that these guys would win it. Saw a news story that said grandkids steal grandparents'
I saw
30,000
this.
comics.
Oh,
And I'm like, those,
assholes.
like punk fucking kids.
They couldn't...
No, they were like their late 30s, early 40s.
No.
These guys were cleaning up their grandparents who were elderly, elderly grandparents' place, and stole their comic collection. And took it from store to store, selling it off like you
Scum.
bastard.
They couldn't wait till they died to inherit it, apparently. No.
Well, apparently if these guys are in their 40s, their grandparents are freaking refusing to die, I guess. But
$30,000 comic collection.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy. That's that's not actually that crazy.
it all depends on what they had.
Yeah.
If there was like 10,000 comics.
Yeah. Then it's only $3 a piece.
But yeah. But they
Yeah,
had some
because
good stuff.
I don't want to say how much mine supposedly is worth, but
Yeah.
Just wait till
he don't want to either, because if mine's worth as much as his is worth way more.
But anything else happened in the last couple weeks?
Yes.
well.
Because my internet's not working and I'm out of notes.
There was something, and I can't remember what it
A
was.
couple things. Well, I just watched the season finale of Fear the Walking Dead. And
Don't spoil it. I was watching Extreme Rules last night. I have not got to watch it yet.
I thought I have not been a big fan of this show this season, these characters, but I don't know. It's actually going in an interesting direction all of a sudden. I'm curious
Okay.
to see where it picks up after this.
The last one I watched is where they had to rescue the husband and the daughter from the guys on the ship that was on dry land or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And this woman, it's still people going, people aren't as bad as you think they are. Surely they'll
Yeah, they
listen to
are.
reason, and surely they're not.
Right.
And it's like this old man's going, listen, we need to take everybody and be armed. She's like, no, just the 2 of us are going. We don't know how many there are. Nope, just 2 of us. It's like,
Yeah, that's what I hate about this. It's like they keep doing the same stupid things,
Shit,
never
yeah.
learning, and it's just frustrating to me. Like, watch how stupid can these people be, and just never learn anything. And I still feel like they're not learning anything, but some of the characters are changing. They're like being affected by the world finally.
yeah. But it's like, I don't want to be that asshole. I don't want to be that asshole on a boat, and here comes another boat, and I just shoot him.
Yes.
You don't want to be that asshole.
Right.
But if you're not, they might be that asshole.
They will.
And they
Yeah.
will kill you.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
Right. So there was that, and then last night also the season premiere of Preacher.
Was that last night?
I missed it.
Damn. I'll have to watch. It'll be on demand.
I didn't
I'll have to
realize
watch
it was on last night.
I thought it'd be after. I thought it'd be
Yeah.
like the next week.
Shit,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
want to
we
watch
thought,
that.
too, but it was on last night. It was on. Maybe
Maybe they'll do.
Dead was 8 o'clock to 9, and Preacher was 9 to
You know what they
9:30.
might do? They might do that thing where they show
it's
the
only
old.
30 minutes?
No, it was, or, I mean 9 to 10:30. It was an
Okay.
hour and a half.
Damn.
90 minutes.
It might be
It
like
was-
where they show the first one before the next one or something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch.
because Fear the Walking Dead's done, so they probably will.
Because
Well,
I
like play it again.
Are
damn.
done for the.
See, I
Now-
thought when we were
I'm looking forward to it. Was it good?
I thought so. Candy wasn't as she said. It's weird. It's like, it's different. It's not like what you think it is at first. It changes. It's kind
Well,
of surreal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was really cool. It took a minute. There's like some stuff that happens. I was like, what? You know, because it's like very straight faced, and then like these bizarre things happen, and it's just like that's really a stretch. And then they just keep stretching it. And I was
Well-
like, oh, okay, that's how this world works.
This was,
is kind of cool.
it's Garth Ennis.
Yeah.
And Garth Ennis, there's a level to Garth Ennis that it's like, okay, I'm only going this far into Garth Ennis.
Yeah.
He goes way the fuck over here,
Yeah.
like depraved, crazy shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I like him
And-
up to here,
Yeah.
and then he goes this far. You're like, whoa.
There's some pretty twisted stuff in there.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know. It really won me over. I'm excited to see where they go with it. One thing I was really surprised by, and I think maybe I'm interested to see where it goes from here. It's executive produced by Seth Rogen
Yeah.
and Evan Goldberg.
Because
That's
it,
weird.
it was like,
Also.
they said like a year or two back, he had never read a Preacher comic.
Yeah.
And someone gave him a graphic novel. He said, "This is the greatest shit ever. We got to make it a show."
Yeah, and I feel
So,
like
of course,
I'm
it's
not
high
a
as a
big
kite.
fan
Yeah.
of it. There's
It was more
his
like
stuff.
Yeah.
the greatest thing ever.
Like, I feel like they kind of rely a little too much on irony sometimes,
Oh.
and I felt like there was a little bit of that vibe in this, but that I have never read any Preacher, so I don't know what the vibe is exactly, but it worked for me. But I'm interested to see it maybe with somebody that is a little more straight faced with it.
Yeah. So
Like, but I'm on board. I'm definitely going to watch the next
Okay,
few
I'm
episodes
gonna
at
have
least.
to.
It's there, and there's definitely some unexpected stuff. Some stuff that it's not like American Horror Story, like that sort of boundary pushing, but they're definitely kind of doing some stuff I haven't
they've
seen
already
on TV.
they've
before.
already put up a list. It's like, okay, this show is freaky, but here's the 10 freakiest things from Preacher they'll never
Wow.
put on the show. You
Which
know?
we might see them all. You never know.
Yeah. I was
Well-
surprised by stuff that they already revealed in the first episode. Like,
Well, if they do the huge meat sex doll, then like they
okay.
walk in on a guy and it's like hams and shit put together. This guy,
Well,
one dude screws a chicken. Yeah, it's like, well, I don't know if they'll do that one if they
Yeah.
do. the
okay.
show.
A true confession time now.
Uh-oh.
Now this is going back to Walking Dead.
Okay.
I have
Chicken
not
screwing.
started watching The Walking Dead,
Okay.
but I have started reading The Walking Dead.
ah,
Not that impressed with it, actually. I think Kirkman is a lucky fucking bastard. Because this art ain't that great, and his story is
well,
mediocre.
the artist changed after. a
Yeah, they
while.
did. I
Yeah,
noticed that.
Not very.
But what
long.
I'm saying is, it's not like he went from like, well, this is the guy I could get. Then my comic got big, so I got the best guy I could find. No, he's still not the best guy in the world. And the story's like, let's see, where am I up? I am up to, the governor captured them.
Oh, okay.
Michonne went all fucking nuts on him.
Yeah, chopped his ass up.
Yeah, left. And now Rick has Martinez. He figured out he was a spy and ran him over with Dale's RV. That's where I'm at.
And how are you reading them? Did you get some?
I got
trades?
the compendium. I checked it
okay.
out from work.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I am the big fat fucker that goes.
And here's the deal, though. If you watch the show, Dale never made it to meet the governor.
Really?
Yeah, they killed him
Yeah.
off. Like season.
Then
2?
who's fucking Andrea?
I don't remember what it was.
The governor ends up fucking Andrea.
What?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
some. Yeah, they mixed some things around. In
No
the show, for sure.
shit. What?
And
The governor's an asshole.
And I hate that. I mean, it won't ruin your comic book experience, but at this point, Rick's fucking Andrea. We're in the
Wait,
show.
what?
We're in the show. She's been dead for like 2 seasons.
Yeah.
After she fucked the governor, they ended up killing her off.
Holy crap.
And that's why it's one of those.
And Carol's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Did you see
And
the
she's not
meme?
even- she died early in the comics, I think, right?
She's still in it.
She is?
She's
Oh.
still
Yeah.
in it where I'm at.
Maybe she didn't. I don't know. I can't remember.
Someone put up
Long
a
time since I
scene
read that.
where it was it Terminus, where they were cannibals
Yeah.
in the show?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
guy's leaning over to Rick going, "We have an army." And Rick goes, "We have a Carol."
Right.
Carol's like, God, Carol's badass.
Yeah, I don't
do-
remember her being that prominent in the comics. I
No,
guess I don't know if she
probably not.
died, but she
I
wasn't-
don't know.
Yeah, it's a background
If it's in
character.
Compendium 1, I'll get to it. But like, there's like Rick comes back and he's like, that zombies. It looks like Otis. And I'm like, who the fuck is Otis? And I'm like, because they have all these characters and they don't
Oh, yeah.
focus on any of them. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to feel anything for when Otis dies? I don't care
Yeah.
about Alan when he dies. Oh man, my wife's dead. She was a fucking bitch anyway. I don't care. And then he's like, I'm depressed. And then he gets killed. I don't fucking care. It's not like he got over it and got on with his life and everything was working good for him and then he
Yeah,
got
that's
killed.
true.
No, he was a mopey son of a bitch. And then nothing happened. And then he's like, well, I got these 2 boys. And then we don't do anything with them because who
Yeah.
cares about those fucking kids?
So
They might as well just kill them too because if they're not Carl or Sophie, so it don't matter.
Well, I wonder if it would be a different experience if you were reading it week to week. Like
I don't know. Yeah, because I'm reading it one huge fucking chunk.
Right.
Now I've stopped because I have a shit ton of Spider-Mans that I got from
Yeah.
PlanetCon.
So instead of going month to month, going, I wonder what's going to happen
month to month, not
next,
week to
you know,
week.
and to think about what.
well,
just
you can
happened,
tell.
digest
You can
it,
tell it's
you're-
written that way
That'll
because it's
be a
like
month to month.
because it's like it ends in a oh shit, and then it
Yeah.
turns out to be not a big deal, you know,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
it's like
just like the
another
show.
oh shit, and then it's not a big deal. Like when he they come back to the prison, it's overrun with zombies, and it's like oh shit, and then like now we kill all those zombies in the first couple pages of the next thing,
Yeah.
and then we burn them, and that's it, and the prison's secure again.
Yeah. Pretty much you should.
It's like oh no, these guys are trying
Now,
to take over
did
the
you
prison.
watch?
and-
Because I guess Preacher is going to have a talking preacher.
really,
Oh, like a doll?
No. Like
like
the
a Talking Dead.
Oh,
They're doing the show after Preacher.
I got
to
it.
talk about
talking preacher. Okay.
Shouldn't it be Preaching Preacher?
Yeah,
That
there
works
you
a
go.
lot better than Talking Preacher.
Now there was DC. What was it at the time? DC Collectibles, DCD, did put out 3 different Preacher. They put out a Preacher, a Tulip, and a Cassidy figures, and I actually have the Cassidy, the Irish vampire. I had to have that one. So
I remember those figures actually.
yeah. So it's. I'm looking forward to it. I'll have to talk to my buddy Krister if he's listening.
Yeah, man.
Because
I'm
he was a
gonna-
big Preacher fan back in the day. He
I
really
cannot believe
enjoyed
that came out already. I thought that was next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, I did too.
One
So
thing
something
I
to watch.
noticed, like I've seen some of the art around, and they like the casting and some of the imagery
Oh.
is like spot on to like some
They
of
have
the
got
covers
a
and stuff.
picture of the actor plays. Cassidy always wears sunglasses. I don't think there's anything wrong with his eyes. They might be red or something. But he's, always
secretly
wearing
Corey Hart.
Yeah.
But there's
Wears sunglasses
one
at night.
cover where it's a zoom in on Cassidy's face where it's like this and he's got a grin. And the
I know that
actor
cover.
does that.
I
The
know that
actor,
cover.
His
Yeah.
back's like to the sun and he's grinning at you with the sunglasses down. His back's burning.
Yeah.
It's like that's yeah.
Yeah. Well, they did like in this. There's a shot where he like puts on his sunglasses and he's got blood all over his face, and I think that's like from that might even be on. Does he have blood on his face on that cover?
I think
I think he
so,
does.
'cause
Yeah,
he's-
it's like-
Because I remember this
I
cover.
remember that
Yeah.
image from when, as this event was unfolding in the show, like it popped into my head. I was like, oh yeah,
That's pretty cool,
That
they're
face.
doing that.
That's that face from the cover.
And
it's
the
like
thing
perfect.
is, the art was okay, but the painted covers
Yes.
were always cool. I mean,
Right.
there's always amazing covers
Yeah,
on
and the
book.
guy that they got playing the preacher is really good.
Yeah.
and
That was
Howard-
Vertigo, wasn't it? Vertigo? Was that one that did Preacher, or was it another
Yes.
company?
No, it was Vertigo.
It was Vertigo,
a Vertigo
okay.
title,
And
yeah.
and Tulip
I forgot
is
if that
well,
was-
I guess you guys didn't really get into Agents of Shield.
yeah,
but
she was the woman in the flower dress.
right. Yeah, and who I really liked. I wish that
Yeah. Which they blackwashed her. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I don't
If
think
it's a
she
good
was
actress.
Was she a character from the comics? I thought they kind of invented her.
No,
for the
I
show.
mean Tulip. Tulip's
Oh, oh.
blonde-haired white chick. You know.
okay.
Not Agents of Shield.
Yeah, not
That chick
Preacher.
was hot. I know the one you're
man.
talking about.
Yeah,
She's a good-looking
I-
lady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's a
I'm
good,
glad to see her in something.
She's probably badass in this.
Enjoy
if
watching.
She's very
So-
good-looking.
Yes, and she's cool in this too. They've already introduced her in the first episode. She's really interesting. got a little tank girl like kind
Going.
of character. Which is sort of that's part of that reality stretching thing. It's really interesting. It's very different. I can't think of anything
it's gonna be a
else
really
like it on
surreal
TV.
show.
And
so.
I like that.
This is kind of funny because you mentioned Tank Girl, because then that got me onto Lori Petty. But then she was on Gotham. But the
Yes.
Gotham is bringing in the Court of Owls.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Which they took the simplest concept and frilled it out.
I know.
Their masks in the comic are just oval white with the
Yeah,
the
I don't know. I know. I like those
and they
masks.
had
They're
to do
creepy.
like a Victorian.
I know those
looking-
masks in the comics are creepy as fuck. But
So-
my wife loved it when Penguin and what was the guy's name? Butch.
Mitch.
No, it's Butch. It's Butch.
Shows up with
with the rocket launcher and blows Gallivant up. My wife loves Penguin. She absolutely loves.
Sometimes you got to have the right tools.
that was such a
My favorite guy is Riddler, but her favorite guy is Penguin.
Which
She
is another
loves
guy.
Penguin. It's always like when someone does something to Penguin, she's like, "Oh, you're gonna fuck with him? He's gonna get you." And sure enough, he always does it. She's always like, "Yeah!" Like when he killed those people.
Fed him to mom.
Yes. Oh, she loved it. She loved every bit of it. It's
Very
because it was
Shakespearean.
anybody else
And-
would have done it, been sick to pray.
Now
But
is it
Penguin was
new?
awesome.
Because I mean, I don't watch Gotham regularly. My boy likes
Gotham
it.
is the season finale
This
tonight.
is his first time. He's had a cane before, but this is the first time he's had an umbrella, wasn't it? Because when he leaves
He
the
killed
mansion,
Gallivant with an umbrella.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah,
shoved an
like, stuck
umbrella
it in.
down his throat.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. But he's sort of this is he brought
Well,
it back
Gordon
in,
killed Gal.
Yeah.
And what did he do with it? Did he shoot somebody with it? Did it have?
I don't think it had
Well,
bullets. I don't remember him
just knew
shooting.
He had one.
Yeah.
Like he's using it as.
I
a
want him to
cane.
start putting guns and blades and shit
Oh,
in
he
it. That's
will.
gonna be awesome.
Yeah, he mentioned it when
He starts wearing a
he's like,
monocle, it'll be the
I-
greatest thing in the
last one I
world.
lost when I shoved it down your throat or whatever.
Yeah.
So he did make mention of it, and also in the first season, very noticed in Fish's club they had a neon umbrella.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
on the
guess
wall
who's
for
back
some
too?
reason.
Fish Mooney.
Fish,
Yeah. I
They can bring her back, but they can't bring Jerome back as the Joker.
Well, they will. That's
I
what they're-
want it now. I don't want Fish Mooney. I want the Joker.
They're building up.
I like Hugo Strange. They got a good actor to be Hugo
Yeah,
Strange.
even
It's
more
just
race
that-
bending, but
that
he's
Hugo
awesome.
Strange is the reason all the villains have their power. That's
Yeah.
you know.
Well, not Riddler and Penguin, but Riddler and Penguin don't have powers.
yeah, but
Yeah,
Clayface.
but it is kind of-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Clayface. I was like, is that Clayface? Because they.
But the
It's
question
like the
is,
original Clayface.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the original,
it's
not the.
Mesco. Yeah,
I forget what they call them because I was like, that
Boris
name is
or
familiar.
Bosco or something
No,
like that. Yeah.
it's fuck.
God, I know it. But see, the
They
thing
call
was,
them by name.
Well, it's one of those that the original guy didn't have powers. He was an actor that was getting older. He went nuts and killed off. Like they was remaking one of his films, so he
Yeah.
wore a clay mask
Oh, that's right.
and
So not
killed
the
these.
original,
Yeah, so that's
original.
why they call him Clayface because the mask was made out of clay.
Yeah,
They
but he's
killed-
got he can manipulate, and they got
Yeah.
him posing as James Gordon.
Yeah.
But yeah, and what's
weird
weird.
going? Yeah, it looks perfect.
Now see, I was like, yeah, that wig was terrible, and then they put it on as like look just like him. I was like, okay,
And now do the voice.
yeah. How did he mimic the voice?
Well, because Gordon kept talking to him. So
yeah, but
was
did he
able to-
stretch his vocal cords?
Yeah.
Well, he's an actor. He can do that.
I knew he could redo his.
Now my
face.
son made the comment. He goes, "Is he really that guy, or is that the story that Hugo Strange has fed him,
Right.
like he did with Gallivant being Azrael, and
Yeah.
he does with all the people that come out of the."
And apparently Mad Hatter's going to show up at some point
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
They teased that, like, was that last episode or
Yes.
two
I don't know. And then there was a guy that I was like, is that
Oh,
Killer Croc?
Yeah, they teased
But I was
Killer Croc.
like, can they use him because of Suicide Squad? Can they only tease him or can they use him? This
Well,
is
they
one thing I
probably-
don't like.
They
about-
probably won't call him Killer Croc, and he'll just be the dude with the
Yeah.
skin condition.
What
Yeah.
are you, Crocodile Man?
Yeah.
Rawr.
Yeah,
But yeah, I saw that and I was like, that's pretty cool. Firefly's in this a lot.
yeah.
And, I'm liking Gotham. Gotham does it for me.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I think it's gotten, they've figured it out. It's pretty solid this season.
That's must-see TV in my household is Gotham.
Excuse me.
In fact, I'm going to be watching that as soon as I get home from this.
I'm sorry that. Okay, are you guys watching Arrow?
No.
I haven't-
Okay.
I've missed
No,
the
which
last
sucks
two
because
episodes.
Flash and Legends of Tomorrow made no sense to me because I'm not watching Arrow.
Pretty much what happens is Damien Dark gets a hold of launch code's nuclear warhead, or the nukes. Two of them go off. Or no, Felicity's able to hack them, stop one goes off. Felicity can't stop it. It's almost like hack proof. You can't hack his missile.
And it blows up the Wakandan.
Well, no, what she does, she goes, okay, well, what you do, you can't hack it to stop, but you can miss with its GPS to where it doesn't know where it's at, where it's not where it thinks it's at. So she ends up blowing up a town that's tens of thousands, but the other place would have been millions. And she gets over it awful quick.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a. Isn't Star City on the coast? Can't she put it into the ocean?
No, Star City, you're thinking of Coast City.
Not Star City,
That'd be the
because
one
they talked about being out west. Because blew my mind this weekend. I'm like somebody asked me well, what superheroes are from Missouri? And I'm like, I don't know. Let's see.
Flash?
The Flash.
Keystone in Central City it's technically, it's usually
Kansas City, East and West.
Yeah,
basically.
that's what it is. It's Kansas City.
Huh.
Yeah, Central City is Kansas City.
Wasn't Metropolis supposed to be like in Nebraska or Kansas or something?
No, they did. God, that was the only thing. One of the worst things, other than the whole Batman, Superman's like, hey, we're in Metropolis. Look, there's Gotham.
Yeah.
That's
Was
so stupid.
Smallville. Smallville, he could go up on like a windmill and go, look, there's Metropolis.
Which means Metropolis had to be Kansas City.
Yeah, it's like what
It's crazy because I always took Metropolis is New York.
Yeah.
Central City, Kansas City. Gotham is Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago or Detroit. Yeah.
But yeah, and I thought that Star City was supposed to be like Seattle.
See, I thought it was
that's
on the
what
West
was.
Coast.
Yeah, Star City, Seattle.
So then
was
he
supposed to-
is next to the ocean.
Because they got ports like that.
Exactly.
And stuff
Yeah,
all the time.
that's true.
So there we go. So that means Flash has to run an awful long
But
way
see,
to do
what
those
they started
crossovers.
doing
Well, they
is
can go to Nanda Parbat in an afternoon too.
yeah, no kidding. And it's
Oh,
like,
that's true.
wait a minute, don't we know a guy can run super fast and probably clear out an area that we're going to drop this nuke in? It's like,
Shit, he could probably run in a circle so fast he makes a tornado, run up to the nuke, run around it,
take it apart.
and take it, dismantle it into its all into
But
it, it wouldn't explode.
It's like comics, when something happens in New York, the Fantastic Four is the only one in town. The Avengers don't show up, or
Right.
whatever, because
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man has to
Taking a
swing to
chance.
every other mansion and go, they're not home.
yeah, I don't mind the big the 2-part crossovers, but when it was like, oh no, we're trapped in Nana Parbat, and then the Flash shows up and goes, here, I'm getting you guys out, I gotta go.
Yeah. Right.
That's so stupid.
Well, Oliver called and said you guys were in trouble, so I just ran by to help you out, and now I gotta leave. Bye.
That's what I'm saying. If Star City is Seattle and Central
Yeah.
City is Kansas City, that can't happen all the time.
Yeah.
Now, Keystone City, if they were in Keystone City, that makes sense because they're right next to each other.
Yeah, Keystone and Central, they're the twin cities. So,
Not in Minnesota.
nope, not in Minnesota.
So, yeah, that's what I always
All
think
right.
is Kansas
You
City,
guys
East
ready
and
to do
West.
the Nuggets?
Yes.
All right,
let's wrap this
up.
one up.
This week, Nuggets. We're just gonna do like a spoiler.
Civil War.
Yeah.
Civil War.
It's
spoiler.
going to kind of be like an old picture show and tell, but just a nugget version of that.
Yep.
Yeah. So
All right.
tune in.
All right.
So send all complaints to contact@scrambledbrainscast.com.
What
You
about
can.
trivia?
Oh,
Trivia.
shit, I
Sorry,
forgot.
Marvel trivia.
That's what
I haven't
happens
got
when
into
we're
that.
gone for 2 weeks.
No kidding. Who is known as the master of magnetism?
Magneto.
Magneto.
Who is
Magneto.
Mystique's son?
Nightcrawler.
And who's her other son?
Someone who's blue.
Nope.
No.
Beast.
Nope.
No. Fuck.
It's the son of Mystique and Sabretooth.
Oh, Creed.
Garrison Creed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was in
They
that
had a
last Rocky
non-mutant.
movie.
Yeah, they had a non-mutant.
And he hates
son.
mutants.
Yeah, because he wasn't one. Mom
Well,
and
it would
Dad-
be like-
and Daddy's a serial killer. Mutant, so.
I kind of could be pissed. I was like, my mom is a shapeshifter who can be anybody she wants. My dad can live for hundreds of years and has an insane healing factor, and I get the fucking shaft. I can
Yeah.
understand why he's a little bitter.
My half brother can teleport.
Exactly. My half brother can teleport.
I
What
can't
the
even grow a
fuck?
good beard.
I know it's
Who is Black Bolt's wife?
Medusa.
Who cloned Steve Rogers' body and transferred the Red Skull's consciousness into it?
Zemo.
Adam yes.
Yeah?
Olin Zemo.
Yeah.
No, that's Zola.
No, Zola.
Artem
yeah.
Zola.
Zemo's
Oh,
Baron
he-
Zemo.
Yeah,
Helmut
that's who we were talking
Zemo.
about.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have
That's
to talk
who
about
will.
Zemo in the.
Yeah, we'll talk
Zola.
about
I'm a
Zemo.
little confused.
Name
on all those
3
names.
of the original 4 members of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Toad,
Magneto.
Magneto, and Mastermind.
Yep.
It's pretty
Wait,
good.
Brotherhood. So Mystique couldn't be.
Who's
in
the
it.
No.
fourth?
Well, the Blob, I believe, was. I don't know if,
I don't know if he's original.
But Scarlet Witch.
Pyro.
I don't know if they're
Quicksilver.
original either.
Wait, she's not a brother.
It was Toad,
None of them are brothers.
Magneto, Mastermind,
Mastermind.
and I'm pretty sure Scarlet Witch and
But
Quicksilver.
there's 4. They said name 3 of the 4.
Oh, 4.
So it can't be a duo. So who's the 4th?
Psylocke, Gambit.
Is it Mimic?
No, Mimic wasn't.
I didn't think he was.
No, it says Magneto, Toad, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver. Apparently, Mastermind
Mine
came
wasn't
later.
part of it. Okay.
He came in early
Fuck,
though.
okay. I thought Mastermind was one of the
Apocalypse.
originals.
Yeah, so
No,
Magneto,
he'd never work with
yeah,
him.
he was 80s.
He would never
Magneto,
work with him.
Nightcrawler, Medusa, Arlim Zola, Magneto, Toad, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver.
Okay, so the twins were there
Reversed
first.
before yeah.
I thought Mastermind was in there.
I did too. Well,
Early on.
he jumped in. If he wasn't the first appearance, he was the second,
Mastermind's a good villain.
and he died of the legacy virus.
That sucks.
So anyway,
That
sign
really
us out,
sucks.
man.
All right, but oh yeah, send all complaints to contact@scrambledbrainscast.com. We're also on Facebook at facebook.com/scrambledbrainscast. Like that. That's a good idea.
Yep.
We're also on Twitter. We are on Tumblr, but I don't think we use it anymore.
Yeah.
At Scramblecast. We're also on iTunes, so go there. Subscribe, review. That's probably what you should do.
Do those
things. We're also on YouTube. You could just search
Yes.
search
Live
for
streaming.
YouTube. Yes,
Yes.
hi. We live stream every Monday night
Yes, and it will be on our Facebook page.
6:30
Or
p.m.
Tuesday night next week.
or Tuesday night
next week.
Next
My
week.
fault.
It's a Monday or Tuesday, depends.
Yes.
That's
I'm trying to give you a
you're
heads
gonna be
up.
out of town, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. See.
We'll
So
post it on Facebook.
yeah. So
Yeah.
just watch the Facebook page for that.
For all our updates.
So, but if you want to go there and subscribe, that'd be the easiest way. You got to search for us because we don't have a proper name yet.
Yeah.
So if you subscribe,
Or-
we might get a proper name.
Or you can go to the website and just.
Well,
link.
that website would be www.scrambledbrainscast.com. And all the links to everything is there.
Yep.
Plus the secret of who killed JFK.
You got to dig for that though. There's
Yeah.
clues
Roswell?
distributed. you
We can't tell you. The government will shut us down if we just tell
Yeah.
you.
Kick
So you
in
gotta
the door,
figure it out.
Black bag us.
In fact, what? Black baggers?
No,
That's racist. You trying to whitewash this podcast?
No.
No, okay.
What they call it, man. It's my fault.
You mean blacklisting? Is that what?
No, that's where they come in and put the bags over your head and zip them.
Oh.
Yeah, they call them black bagging you.
Oh.
It's like they jump out of the van and grab you and put a bag over your head.
Why
and throw
can't
you
it
in the
be
van.
white bagging?
Because they don't make them in white.
Maybe they
You
do.
can just see through those ones.
Yeah, really.
Okay. How do I breathe?
That's not their problem.
They don't give a shit if you breathe
All
in or not.
right, okay. Whatever. Goodbye, Internet.
Till next time, my friends.
Be excellent to each other.
And I'm wearing my
Oh,
Fallen
wait,
Sun.
wrong
Oh, yeah, that's a good mini Fallen Sun. This is my brand new Amazing Spider-Man t-shirt that Sarah found me.
Wow, where's all the buttons? Okay, signing off from YouTube too. Bang, bang,
Bang,
bang.
bang.
Bang, 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 bang.